This past May, a group of friends and I got to go on a 5-day, 4-night rafting trip on the Lower San Juan River. And the first big task for any river trip is rigging the boats. Then just before launch, the trip leader gathered our group together to discuss some last-minute logistics and safety items. And finally, we're on the river. We had a nice little wake-up rapid to get us even more excited for the adventure ahead. After a few miles, I had an opportunity to hike up and over one of the many goosenecks in this section of river. These are the remains of the Mendenhall cabin, built almost 130 years ago in 1893. It was built as a prospecting cabin, but was abandoned after just 2 years, after all of the prospecting equipment got washed away. After I walked up and over, I was picked up by my group just below this overlook. This is my husband, pestering our friend Anne, just like a big brother to his little sister. For our first night on the river, we camped at Bump. It was hot and windy. We put up the wing for some much-needed shade. Now I'll give you a tour of what a typical river camp looks like. We always have a group hangout area, and in cooler temperatures, we have a nice fire going. This is our kitchen. The large tarp on the ground is to catch any trash that may fall. All of our dishes go through a 4-step washing process. This is a prep table, and right next to it is our propane stove. We carry all of the pots and pans and utensils in a large waterproof box that we call the kitchen box. And contrary to popular belief, we eat very well on the river. There are never any freeze-dried meals here. This is the hike up the Hanukkah trail, and once this short climb is complete, the trail turns into long switchbacks up the canyon wall. As I was walking through, boom, go. It's like zooming in right here. While we were hiking, most of our friends opted to remain near the boats and relax in the shade. Our second night on the river was spent at Ross Camp. And to answer one of the most common questions people are afraid to ask, where do we go to the bathroom? Once again, my husband, the instigator. He fired the first shot. Game on! this is our approach to Government Rapid, the biggest rapid on this stretch of river. We stopped and scouted, checking out all the rock obstacles in the water, and we set up safety at the bottom of the rapid. Showing a few of our runs because all of our runs are shown in a separate video on my YouTube channel. Check it out. We wondered what the rafting was like when this strainer was created. While I already had a wonderful day, my friends made my birthday extra special. Look at all the fun times we had this evening.
She's gone away, and now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world.
I know my waist is slender, my fingers they are small, but it would not make me tremble to see 10,000 fall. Oh, to see 10,000 fall.
The next morning, after Nick's wonderful breakfast serenade, we hiked up Slickhorn Canyon. The water level had dropped greatly over the past few days, and we started to see many sandbar obstacles in the middle of the river. Our final night on the river was spent at Steer Gulch Camp. While it looks shady and cool, it was quite the opposite. That large rock face had absorbed the sun all day long and was radiating its heat onto us. Unfortunately, all river trips must come to an end. It was once again a wonderful time spent with friends. Thank you to each of you for making it special.